Good evening, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful night or day, depending on where you live at. And tonight I'm gonna be doing some testing for mobile capture, and I need to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm gonna be grinding the event in Fate Grand Order right now. I have like a ton of floors to climb, and I found a software that kind of works for capturing in games and whatnot on my tablet. So yeah, let's go. And with that out of the way, let's say hello to Danny. Welcome to the stream. And Bast T3D, welcome. All right, let's begin. So I can either use my fingy to move the screen around, which is good, but I can also use my mouse, which is also helpful. It's gotta be like really careful to not bump my USB cable so the feed is not lost. If that happens, I'll have to reconnect, which doesn't take long. But why is Jidori brain that locked? Because I only have like 5 slots for basic stuff, and if I want more basic slots for emojis, I think I need to like get some Twitch achievements, and that will each one unlock like a new emote slot for some reason. Wait, what's the 5th one? The 5th one, let me check. Jidori Tejepero, Jidori Wave, Jidori Pog, Jido Friend, Jido Brain Dead. Oh, the 5th one I think is like still on review. Which one was it again? Yeah, Jidori is sleeping, I think it is. If I'm correct, I don't remember at the moment. It is either that one or maybe a facepalm. I forgot which one I did upload. Yeah, it is weird that some of them are like gotta wait for a request, but a lot of the others were like right off the bat available. Then if you are listening to the game audio, let me know, because I'm not sure if it's actually capturing or not. It should be capturing. It's just like music right now, because I can't see it on my emote list, but it has lock icon next to it. It's playing. Alright. Well, if it has the lock icon, it must be because it needs to be like tier 2 or tier 3, I think. Jidori Brain Dead is tier 2, I think. I honestly thought it was the version for a second. No, this is taking footage from my actual tablet. I wanted to try this to maybe try some more mobile gaming in the future. Tiered emotes. Yeah, I only have... well, Danny went BRB. Okay, let's wait for Danny to return and then I'll explain. Anyway. So, event right now is basically climb the Akihabara Tower, get all the goodies, get all the good stuff, and I can... oh. And I can only select a few servants before they get tired. Oh, wait. Oh, it's gonna reset because it's the end of the time period, I guess. It should reset at 10 PM. Okay, so here while you do this. Okay. So, what was that again? Tiered emotes. Yeah, I only have 5 slots for tier 1 emotes. And I can like... oh, thank you, game. And I can like get more slots if I unlock more Twitch achievements trademark. So at the moment I only have like 5 tier 1, which 4 are available right off the bat, but 1 is still pending for review for some reason. Okay, I'll take this. Oh, I forgot to take my craft essences. We'll do in a bit. I don't like particularly need this one. So, Akihabara Explosion. So the gimmick of this event is basically every time you use a servant, they'll get tired for a certain time period. So what you want to do is like make teams of 3 characters only and just cycle through them. Did I say hello to Oni? If not, then again, hello Oni, welcome, welcome. And let's go through shop 30 earlier today. Nice. I am going through the 50 to up to 100 floor right now. So you're saying is tier 2 subs can use spending emotes? No, they gotta be approved first. I think Braindead is tier 2. So if people get up to tier 2, they can use that one already. Tier 3, it's also locked for review, I think. I forgot what I actually uploaded. But yeah, on the animated one, it is also locked. Not locked, it's still pending for review. What am I saying? Okay, BRB again. Alright, Danny. That's gonna be grinding, testing how the connection works. Again, it's USB, but it also depends on how much bitrate the software receives. Okay, so these are assassins. We want casters. Again, I can click my screen, or I can click on the software itself because it detects it, which is nice. Yeah, Tower has 50 floors, and there being 3 towers for a total of 150 floors. Yeah, we go. If it's 3 towers, I'm not sure. I have not checked yet, but that's a lot of floors to go. Okay, let's go with Liz. Let's go with Ku. No, let's go. Let's send. Let's send Mr. Cool here because Ku has like a battery, if I recall. I think I can only change my subscription on tier 1 on desktop. It's fine, Danny. You don't have to do it. Again, as I mentioned, there's still some emotes that are pending for reviews, so it's okay if you wanna wait. Yeah, Jidori. Yeah, it was Jidori Pipu, also pending for review, I think. That's not it. You know what? I'm just gonna click my tablet. This team should work for now. Sorry if it was something that made me not want to play FGO beyond sometimes bringing AP in daily forms. No, you don't have to be sorry. You play your game in any way you want. I do it about 3 minutes and I can tier 3 sub. You don't have to, Danny. It's fine. I want to make like the most of this available for tier 1 already. I just like emote slot star right now, so I can't fit them all. Okay, how do we proceed with this? There's 2 waves. I can get the first wave with who hits harder here? Ellie hits like a noodle. I remember that. You know what? Let's go with Mr. Cool here. Let's just tentacle them. There you go. Maybe just in case, let's get the battery up. Also, let me lower the volume. I think it's a little bit too loud. Just a tad bit. It's like no in between these volumes. There you go. Arena doesn't do very well with tower events from having Amazonas.com event flashback. Again, if you don't like the event, you can absolutely skip it. You don't have to force yourself to play them. Let's activate the terror just in case, because they will survive for sure.
What's that?
Well, I still do how many I can do. Yeah, if you can't do the entire event, that's fine as well. You play at your own rhythm. And besides, these events usually have like reruns, and you're not losing anything exclusive from this event either. If it was like an event where you get a welfare servant, then maybe you should do it. But this one is just like a grind for cool items and rewards. You're not losing anything important. Let's go like this. It's pretty much that already. Alright, we have not lost any frames or anything. This is good. It's working. I'll take those. I'm glad having some EXP because I need to level up some lower star servants. I'm testing how you manage even your least used servants. I like using my lower tiered servants. It's kind of fun. Like right now, using Gil. He's like not optimal to use, but he got some buffs recently that kind of makes him better and synergizes well with some other servants too. Like right now, Caster Gil works pretty well with the foreigners. I think the foreigners like Abby. You can stack those terrors in, and you just paralyze your opponents pretty well. Okay, now as you see, since we use those servants, they are not available to use now. We're facing riders, so let's go casters. I mean, so we go with riders. Let's bring you. Let's bring best girl right there, and maybe someone with a battery. Just maybe. Medusa has a battery. Yeah, let's go. Have you figured out any games you might want to stream on mobile? I've seen some shitty mobile games. Also, I did mention that I wanted to play that game that's being sponsored by everyone, the Raid Shady Legos. I could stream that one and see how shitty it actually is. Don't play Raid. I mean, I'm not being sponsored on Raid, I'm just gonna trash on it. It's not even funny shitty? Well, if you say so, I won't stream it. Books, anime, pickup, and waifu posters there. I like this background. It's so effing boring. If it is like that, then yeah, maybe I won't. I need to upgrade your skills, Medusa. I don't use you that much. Let's go with Medusa first. That's just a standard attack hub. And now, like this. We're in Royal Match, which I am seeing that they stopped trying their interactive ads when playing Duolingo. I never heard of that game. Then again, I don't play many mobile games other than FGO, basically, and Epic 7 and Blue Archive. But those are gacha games; they don't count. I haven't played Blue Archive today. I need to at least log in for my reward. Let's see. Okay, let's just power up. Go like this. Wow, the explosion sounds. Play YouTube and Twitter, a lot of mobile, they aren't fun whatsoever, but it tells my brain how to do this. Those are good games. What? What? I was not expecting the explosion sounds to be this loud, to be honest. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit more. As long as there's like game audio, that's fine. There you go. What? I tell very much out of curiosity, but it was addicting and had mustered enough mental strength to stop playing it. Yeah, it's hard to leave those kind of games. They will try to suck you in. Every single free game is gonna try to make you not leave it, so they can get the most money. That's how they work. Oh, man who pursues dreams. Is this like a story node? I think it is a story one, maybe. I don't know. If so, there's gonna be text, and it will be great. What am I doing? I need to pick my waifu every single time. There you go. Let's go with the waifu team. You. Prepare for a story. Okay, for those who don't know, basically this is like a super on steroids Akihabara, aka the Otaku Paradise. And we're here to stop it because they have been going a little bit too overboard with this place. Also, there's a guy like makes your waifu figurines real and gives them life, so... I know that sounds great, but it is not normal. We gotta stop it. The game's volume range is so effing fast. I think, yeah, I think it's because my headphones too. Even gacha games, oh, absolutely. Gacha games will try to not let you go. All the time it will be like 0.0000002.2 decibels, and just for a second, it'll be louder than the effing sun. Yeah, I saw my support Scotty on my support list. Lol, that's you. You lost me at, so basically. It's fine. It's not important. It's just it's kind of one of those funny stories. There's like no stakes at hand or whatever. If it involved the Umu, if a game has Umu, I'm gonna absolutely play it. It is because waifu. Sorry, not voice acting. There's so many characters. Osakabe Hime is your main otaku girl. You know what you should play? Bad Piggies. Now that's a game. Never heard of it. Again, I don't play many games other than pretty much FGO on my mobile. It's her! Oh, really? Yeah. The game is being memed to oblivion. It's funny then, I have not heard of it. Imperial Majesty is being swept by the crowd. Grab my hand, Your Imperial Majesty! Oh yeah, Nero's so small. She's like 1.40 something meters. Which is like 4 inches and 4 inches not. Well, it feels like 4 inches, but it's like 4 feet and like 4 inches tall. So I haven't even heard of it at least once. I'm not that much on the internet, so I mostly go for the artists on Twitter. If you flyer or playmat in the background, lol. Oh yeah, this game is absolutely filled with self-references. They gotta. Now don't swing your sword, Your Majesty. After how the weather is down there. Perfect, like the sun itself. No Mondai here. Sounds spooky. Oh no, the blood's thickening. Choto a minute. It's him! Blackbird. Obviously he was gonna be here. He loves his anime figurines and all that weeb stuff. Oh no, a squished Jidori friend. Good. You always gotta be careful with your figurines. Hey Tora, welcome, welcome. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh boy, it begins. This guy wants his waifus to come to life. What mobile platform is this? This is Android. Even then, this software is like compatible with both Android and iOS devices, so. You get access to Android trash games then? I do, yeah. The very best of the best. I can download all those Spider-Man climbing through the city rip-off games. And all the other clones like floppy teeth or something. So you won't stream tonight? I was not gonna, but I'm not tired tonight, and I kind of wanted to test doing some mobile stuff. And I'm also way behind in this event, so I'm killing like a lot of birds with one stone. Edward, teach. I don't have any problem with you trying to come up with a way to turn dolls into humans on your own. She is determined to stop him. To get a fun app store, we can have that in Bougie Isle, Lesland. No, it's all filtered and completely, what's the word? When everything's clean? Sterile. He's not going back. Alright then, thank you. That is true. I thought we don't gotta stop your dream. I'm sorry, Blackbird. I know, I feel the same. I would like my anime figurines to be brought to life, but we got a job to do. And that is getting materials. It's all clean and gross and quality driven. Ew, disgusting. I need all the trash. I love stupid dumb games. Kusoke. Okay. 2 waves. We got 3 umus. Oh, these are all archers. Ugh. I mean, I can still take them, but sabers are not strong against archers.
万来の喝采を聞け。しかしてたたえよ黄金の劇場を。ラウステンのクラウディウス。
So I thought Kusoge literally translated to fuck games. Kusoge literally means a trash game or poop game. Something so terrible you would not even dare to play. That's the meaning of Kusoge. Okay, how do we go with this? You, and you. Can't make a change. Poop game? Danny, no! It's the bad kind of poop. Then again, I kind of enjoy those awful, terrible games. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, maybe I should play shady Legos, but Danny says it's not even that fun to make fun of. Not chains. Okay, let's go with this. So I got custom emotes now. Yeah. At least some of them. Pooping, shit in, crap, peeping. If I could have with another Nero. Just to give her like the alt costume. Like I said, Rachel Lance isn't even worth it for the meme. Unfortunate then. Let's not play that one. Okay, these are sabers, so that's perfectly okay. I'm going to... who has their NP radio? Buff yourself. Can I chain? I can't chain. Fortunately. If I want to NP, I'll have to pass on the damage I get. Can I kill Teach? I don't think I can kill him with the NP anyway. Let's do this one instead. Neat games then? We can play any game you guys suggest for mobile for sure. Doesn't have to be like a neat game. Yo, this character's got the Monado arts. Because it's my waifu, and my waifu deserves everything. Well, I can't chain again. I think I'm gonna reroll my cards. There you go, that's more like it. Alright, I guess I'm in the floors on the 13th number where I can't use any support servants at all. Yeah, you can't use supports on the main building sections. You can only use them during the stories ones. Hit it with the backslash! Also, I know I'm using the long animations, I'm not skipping this because how would I skip my waifu at all? Vision. Ow. We can still resist, but just in case he decides to do the funny, I'm gonna activate guts. What else can I do? You know what? I don't think I'll kill them if I do this. Oh, the chain is in the other one. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah. I don't know what trigger those pirates have when they die. I forgot to check that. Maybe I don't want to kill them. Oh, I think I killed one. Yep. Nothing happened. Triple guts. Oh, that thing maybe activates, deactivates one of the guts. That would make sense. Let me check. When HP reaches 0, restore Teach HP. Oh, never mind. He will just heal at Teach. Oh, by the way, the Minecraft emote drawing stream is gonna be uploaded on YouTube. I move. Yeah, the drawing one is like being exported right now, so I gotta wait for like the HD version to be ready. I forgot about the Minecraft one, to be honest. I think I did upload it, but I have like not make it public. I actually forgot. I gotta double check. So those guts are gonna be annoying. So I need to get out pirate first. Hit Teach with something cool and yeah. How do we proceed with this? Do I have a chain? Yeah, I have a chain. Maybe what I should do is this. Outdoor Minecraft has been my favorite stream of this year, including 2022. Nice. What do you like about Minecraft? The part where we say this is Minecraft time and we Minecraft all over the place? Ow! They got this. They got this. We still got guts. He has triple guts. That's gonna be disgustingly annoying. Yeah, self-love, very important. Oh, who do I have on my backline? I forgot. I was just looking at my Umus. Oh, Da Vinci. She's going to absolutely die. Here, don't die. Oh, talking with it, so much verbal progress, like with your game and such. We're being ironic? No, I'm not being ironic. I'm actually honestly asking. Is Minecraft in time? Ha 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 ha! Funny. No, we had a lot of blasts during the combo stuff. Even if we were just digging the mountain, it was pretty entertaining. Thank you, Danny, for bringing such amazing conversation to the stream. Haha, I'm in danger. Oh, rip Da Vinci. Let's get the arts up. Almost should be fine. I think we still have like 2 turns of guts, so that's good. Okay, that's gonna take 1 down. Let's do this. The Binky. Ah, it's only 2000 HP. We'll be fine. Okay, that's the last guts. We're gonna get impeded. Explosions. They live! Cannot kill the Umu. Alright. You did it! I did it! The Umus never fail. It's only 7 figures. I understand. How many figures do I have? I need to like make an inventory of them. You had to pick 7. I know I'll pick my 2 Umu figurines. And maybe a couple of the big booby ones. I like 9 sabers in the whole series or something. That's extent of my fate knowledge. Yeah, there's like a ton of servants. Basically, if you, as a legend, ever wield a sword, you will be classified as a saber yourself, so. The class you're summoned is not like your actual real name. It's just like the code you use to be classified, because you actually use a sword. Or you are a writer of something, then you become a writer. Maybe you kill someone, that will give you, well, if you were famous for killing someone, that will give you the title of assassin. That's how it basically works. Especially I'll buy mousepads of the Umu. I don't have any mousepad of Umu, unfortunately. And even if I had, I would never use them. I would like just showcase them. Oh, FGO! It is FGO! A man that understands his passion. You gotta respect that a little bit. Just a little bit. Donate using emoji. Oh no, the juice have been squished! Oh yes, I promise I'll make you happy forever and ever. Lord Blackbird, I love you so much. Fugo. And he's dead. Literally, that just say there, he was dead. And so Blackbird now dead. We'll go on to spend the next 3 days in the night searching aimlessly for his head. RIP. And I guess they use class names to conceal their true names until near the end of the Holy Great War if things really get desperate. Yeah, that's basically why they named themselves their class. So, again, if you know who you're fighting against, you already know their weakness. Like, if you were fighting Achilles, you would know where their weak point is. So you would absolutely target that to destroy them. That's why you conceal your name, because you're famous. Everyone knows about you. It's like being doxxed, I guess. Oh, I got some epilogue from this battle. Or just some side story with some other characters. Let's see. Space Ishtar. Hey, someone's true name is a relative obscure name, entity, or deity. I mean, if you are at least heard from some sort of story, people are gonna investigate about you. Let's say you are like some sort of urban legend creature like El Chupacabra. You may not notice at first glance, but if they know you're the Chupacabra, they'll know you're gonna go after those goats. That's gonna be painful once you fall into the trap. Because you were a burger menu item, what would you be? I'll go first. AMD plus add straw. I would be the napkin. And I guess they're afraid of the MTG card culture name Nemesis. Lol. I don't know about that one. I have not been into the MTG sphere in a while. I keep forgetting to announce my Magic the Guardian getting cards because I'm gonna sell them. I don't play them, I don't need them. Then I can maybe get a couple bucks from them. Was it considered a test stream? Basically, yeah, this kind of a test stream with some grinding going on because I need to finish this event. It's okay. How long is this event? It's still going for 4 more days, but the tower we're climbing is like big. Yeah, motorcycle! Yeah. MK2. Come on, MK2, you gotta understand the concept of cool. How long will you say it takes to complete? Not tonight for sure. It's gonna take me like another 2 days if I kind of rush through it. But we gotta add the new emotes to the Discord server. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. You're absolutely right. I'll do it after this stream if I don't forget, because brain. Nope. Oh, everyone is exploding. Part of her line. Okay, let me adjust my seat. Jidori brain dead, I'll just pretend I can't see it. If you believe, it will show up in your heart. Pizzas. What do you mean by pizzas? Pizzas. Pizza Tower reference. Let's go. Fashion. You can be a shinobi and also be fashionable. They're not exclusive. See, fashion doesn't need to be practical. Pizza Tower! Let's go! Pepino Spaghetti for the Super Fate Bros trademark ultimate money symbol. Funny floating thing that I forgot the name. B. Apostrophe. That's right. Oh. A chick hidden laser. Lady Dancer's got equipped. I want a chick laser. Postal fee. You think I could equip like some lasers and then make them look chic? No, Ellie, don't use credit. It's a trap. Can you all tell how engaged I am right now? I know, you don't have to care that much. Again, it's just basically just a non-important like event. The real story stuff will happen, I think, next month? What is the next Singularities? Not Singularity, the next Lost Bell coming out? I think by May or something? Bro, who's that guy? That's the parts guy. Has nobody made a body pillow of him yet? Maybe there is. I think people also make body pillows of the NPCs because this game is like so popular. It's called as F. Alright. Time to keep climbing. Who's next? Archers. Let's see. We need lancers. Okay, let's grab. I don't have many AoE lancers. Let's go with Ellie. Ellie. Let's go with Santa Altar, and let's go with you, Lishuan. It has been streamed for 15 minutes and 18 seconds. Nice. Especially with how easy it can be to get a low credit score of spending a lot in a short time before monthly payment. Yeah, and also because you can get in debt a lot if you're not careful with your credit cards. 8-ball, does it work yet? I don't know. How would I enable 8-ball? Oh, it's only one wave. What am I doing? Just wasting resources here. Do you have a battery? I don't think you have a battery. Okay, let's celebrate Christmas and send this and this. No. Merry Christmas, everyone! Maybe a custom command since you can add your own commands for Muba to do. I can recheck again a bit later. Did Bell's jingle for real? Oh, maybe you ask Santa nicely, he'll do it for you. Okay, who's next? Also, maybe I should use my servants that are like taking breaks right now so I can maximize the time. Then again, I have like a lot of servants, so I'm not gonna get starved anytime soon. Oh, 69, nice. It's like I sit in Osasa's lap and he asked me what I want for Christmas. Santa Jalter is not also known as for your element maintenance skill because of the event that happened in 2019, lol. Never forget the day we all lost our login streak. Okay, casters. You know what? I can bring Lip here. Let's bring you. Not you. Okay, you have like no real attacking MP, so let's bring you. And let's bring Drake. My hand on his chest, arrow spawn. You bites lip. 5 stage of grief for a mobile game. One wave. Hey, unrelated, y'all know any good Euro novels? I kid you not, I literally need it for research, LMAO. Euro novels? I'm not really sure. if you want some sort of light novel, you can like get the interspecies interviewers light novel. I think that one is like very good for what it is. If you're into monster girls, interspecies reviewers. Sexy wordplay to enter my brain. You. I need to level my Drake. It's been like level 70 for the longest time. Does he have the eggplant going into donut if you catch my drift in the light novel? I don't know, I've never read it. All I know is that people really like it. If you are into monster girls and loot stuff, Black Note is where you're supposed to go. Rhaenys wins by doing nothing. I like full-on jumping on bed type novels. Again, I don't read much erotic novels myself. I wait for the anime adaptation. Alright, assassins. Let's bring some casters in. Let's bring Scheherazade. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Let's bring you. And let's bring another caster with a battery. I have where's my media? It's fine, I'll go browsing one day. You can maybe read a snippet of the interspecies reviewers one. See if you like it or not. I don't know if they keep like out like samples or reviews online. Okay, one wave. This one is like easy, but let's do that. Let's do that. I don't even know what Scheherazade does. I never use her. She's there mostly as a trophy servant, basically. Guts, decrease attack. Arcade effectiveness, go for it. Well, for that, google.com. Or else I ain't finding that in person, Lamio. Absolutely not. Maybe Amazon. Amazon sells like a lot of stuff. So little damage. I do level up Shakespeare too. So, you do the stabby stab. Excellent farming in the tower event can be hard to do with no strings attached. LOL. Maybe. I really do not care about the bond that much. I already max modded the servants that I wanted to. Let's get all the stuff from Amazon because I honestly never know if they're gonna throw it and tape it down Amazon box or not. And even then, what if my neighbors or mom steals it and sees? Well, you don't have to buy it from Amazon. Maybe you can like find the reviews and snippets there. Just check if there's like a local library, not library, bookstore, and they can have like a website. Maybe you can check with them and go there. And even then, oh, you know what? there might be hero books. I know they sell really memey ones, like the I married a T-Rex and other kind of weird stuff. Sorry, I need a sip of water. Oh. No, my inventory is full. Okay, let's improve one of our servants. Who should we grow? Oh, my maid, of course. Do I have rider ones? I don't. Let's just do this. Like hero books, like ebooks. Oh, you wanna buy an ebook? You can buy the Interspecies Reviewers light novel as a Kindle, I think. Amazon has like a ton of Kindles. Kindle ebooks. Oh, is that going a little bit too overkill? It is. Yeah, that's what I meant. They go for it. Check Amazon. They have everything. Ascension. Maybe I'm not maid alter. She is good. I just like never use her because I already got her a little bit too late. I already had my whole cast of rider servants, so never actually needed her that much. Hey cat, come here. Do not do any funnies. Cat, I told you to stop. Do not go behind the cables. I also do not jump again because last time you disconnected my cable. Just stay there, alright? You have food. Jidori squish. Do not jump. I'm not gonna hug you right now. If I do, you're gonna move my cable again, and that would be kind of bad. Okay, go there. Archuria 92, welcome, welcome. Aló. Ah, un nombre de cultura. Muchas gracias. ¿Es por mi avatar o es por estar leveleando a mi maid? I thought all you did in this game was pull for PNGs with funny letters and stars next to them that makes them nearest to your brain go ooger booger. No, there's actually certain difficulty in this game going on. It's gonna be like fights where you actually gotta use your brain. And it hurts. It hurts using my brain. Por la maid yo también la tengo. Es buena por lo que he visto, pero la conseguí algo tarde. Por eso nunca la he usado y nunca la he peleado. There's gameplay! Can't you believe it? There's actual gameplay in this game. It's not only about hee waifu scenes, funny stuff. ¿Tienes lugar en tu friend list? I think I have. I'm going with English again. Creo que sí tengo lugar en mi friend list. I can add you, like right now, sure. Okay, cat, stop that. Stop trying to go behind the cables. Okay, stop that. Okay, go away. Go away. You gotta stop right now. Cat, I'm not going to hug you. There's no time for that. So how much money the average FGO player spends on this game? Yeah, I'm not average. I pretty much been not spending anything for like a couple years already. Which is why I'm kind of squad starved right now. Cat, okay, you gotta stop that. I'm gonna have to take you. Go away. Cat, stop. Okay, let me hide this screen real quick. So I can add you. I don't want my code to be used for nefarious purposes. by everyone, like adding me and whatnot. Friends and following. Uh-huh. Search. Archuria. Okay, let me give you a friend request. My username is... mi usuario es Ife Ricefa. Si me quieres agregar, ya te añadí. Alright, back to actual gameplay. Did the wave squished? Set to complete the SQ collection. Good job, Danny. Okay, next up is Basaka. It's time to bring the small girls to beat these guys. I don't have another small girl in this category, but I do have them in caster. Yeah, you're not gonna be doing any combat, so it's all the squishers. Okay, wave 1 is kind of easy, just do the funny skill. They're really cool. Well, this animation is heavy, so it may kind of lag a little bit. Ultramax 23, thank you for becoming a friend. Also, Chuya, gracias por convertirte en un amigo. Alright, wave 2. Let's take care of this. Let's just do this. Gymnastic stir, yeah. That. So the chain here. Here was my song file or whatever it was that you get for collecting all squishes. I forgot, lol. We're gonna get like the special video rap thingy, if I recall. But since we never found them all, we never got it. This garden thing is easy. Let's go. Only bajillion floors to go. Do I get special video for collecting all the Jidori squishers? Yeah, you get the Meet the Gyaru video on YouTube. Seba. Let's go with Archer. Let's bring let's bring the family, why not? You, and Chacha. The noble family. Water. But everyone has that. That's because they all collected their squishes already. 2 waves. Chacha can take care of them. Skeletons! some people already did it before me. Yeah, you were a little bit too late, Danny. I'm sorry. Crusty flames. Merlin bought it for me. Alright, we need to take care of you. Do you have a divine attribute? I don't think Artoria has like any divine attribute. Okay, what is there that I can do that no one else has yet? Go to Mars, I guess. No one has gone to Mars yet. Okay, you can. Why not? Let's increase my crit. For you. Oh. Well, that's a hard one because I can't think of anything at the moment. Then again, I don't think so. No need to reload if you just change your weapons. I think that's how they did it back in those wars, right? They had like a bajillion muskets, and they would like shoot once, and then there was like people behind them, just switch them back to the front line, and they shoot again, switch them back, and then someone behind was like reloading them. I can think of many things that others have done to you before anyone else, including me. Again, you don't have to do anything for me, Danny. It's fine. I'll never ask you to go out of your way to do anything for me. Oh, special. Let's do this one. Restricted berserkers only. Okay. Who do we bring here? Let's bring... oh, Mama. Let's bring Mama. Let's bring... let's bring Dino Wife. I don't think I've used her that much. And let's bring Bent, because she can boost her buster attacks. Do you understand how much I need this rap video? I mean, it is not a rap video, it's just a lore video. I'm not good at singing, so that's gonna be like very impossible to do. Even less rap stuff. Remove raw ore. What the hell? Okay, what do you do, by the way? Dinosaur. Defense up. Consider lightning A1. Increase MP charged by 1 level when using MP. Sure. Oh, you can target it. Okay. You. I think it only affects the demons, though. Charisma. Buster up. Buster up. Special attack servants with heaven or attributes. Servants. Demon servants. I think that's gonna work at all. So. Let's go with this. Momijigari. How do you guys seek out of this? What do you mean seek out, Danny? Crunch. Oh. You can notice that was like my first time seeing that MP. Is that how you say it? I don't know what seek means. Don't tell me it's Segway. Where are you trying to say a Spanish word? Segue? I'm confused. Oh, there's more. That's a lot of them. Oh, this one is a tricky challenge then. No, how to explain this word? I can't deal any damage to this, guys. Okay, I understand now. So you gotta let the funny machine to remove the defense buff, or else you can't kill these guys. Okay, I'm just gonna withdraw. If it's all berserkers, then maybe I need to bring Nightingale. Just like to change the topic smoothly, seamlessly. Segway. Okay, I understand now. Thank you, Danny. So maybe I want single target berserkers for this. Or maybe just not target the guy. Yeah, bringing them out until the very end. So, let's see, what else we have here that I can use? Kintoki. Whoops. No, not you, Caligula. You're not good at this. Maybe. You know what? I don't use berserkers that much. I'm just gonna fill my backlink with more berserkers. Oh, that's too much. Let me go with you. Burb. Yeah, if I bring Fran here alongside Mama, that can kind of work. You know what? Let's go with this. Let's just make sure to not kill the machine. And kill the golems. So if I do this, buff him. Needed more damage. It's fine. Ow. We're good. They hit hard, but it's like not that bad. Besides, I got like a healing in case I need it. Or you're not gonna cleanse that one? Crystal Magical Gem Golem A? No? I was kind of expecting to do that, but I guess not. Okay, let's MP this one. Ow, ow. Ow, ow. Are you gonna cut them now? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna MP here, but first let me heal. Example, Danny tried to segue the topic of doing something for Jidori into tier 3 subbing. Oh no. Danny, don't go to tier 3. You don't have to. I'm going to NP with friend now. Can I stun this guy? We got him. I don't wanna kill the big one. Fran needs an animation update for sure. That MP has been so old. Okay, I think I can just go with this. This should work. Bonk. Now we got a final golem. Danny became a golden friend! No, Danny! Why? Straight into the tier 3 even though there's like nothing to gain from there. Why, Danny? Why did you do that? I told you, don't do it!
CEO の力、見るがいい。このパワフルな配達例をご覧ください。クリック一つ、銀河のどこか迅速配達。頼もしいヘリングで荷物を守ります。そう、アマゾニス.com ならね。はあ、痛いですか？
Oh, almost got it. I can use it now! No! Danny's brain dead! What have I done? No damage. He's so defensive. He's so thick. Let's go with this. Ara, ara. Yeah, that's Mama Raiko. She'll always say ara, ara. Oh no, brain that squish! Okay, because then he got that emote, let me just use this again. Just to be on the same brainwave. Okay. All my berserkers are dead. Okay, who's next in this? Rider, that means we need assassins. Let's bring Shuten, why not? Since we used Raiko last time. Shuten, this guy, I forgot his name. Oh, Phantom, that's right. We cleanse this, I don't need any of this. And do we have an assassin with a battery? Did you have a battery? I don't know, but I'm gonna use you anyway. Danny's brain is dead. Let's fix this. Wait. There you go. So, only one wave. This should be easy, right? I see my mouse right now. Instead I have to click my screen with my finger. Yeah, fall in love with that center. Good job. I don't think I need to do anything else. Let's go with this. One day you'll also get an animation update. Actually, one caster guild to get an animation update. He deserves it. He's again one of the OG 3 stars. And he's like not as bad as a lot of other units in the game. Maybe they don't want to make another fast NP animation. Maybe they can't fit it. I don't care if they make it longer. I just wanna. I want Guild to have like some sort of tentacle attacks, because that's like his gimmick, summon tentacle creatures. And all he does is shoot funny orbs. Okay, caster. We don't need this. Okay, let's bring Santa. Let's bring can we bring? Okay, let's bring you. And let's bring a friend. Why not? Did you guys play this game? Who's your favorite servant? Okay, 2 waves. I can wait. You. Mr. Bing Bong? Oh, that's a good one. He's like a 5-star for sure. Is this charisma? Never mind. I need to also improve him. I forgot, is this AoE or is this single target? Okay, it's AoE. That's good. Dojin Book Muromachi. Dojin Book Ero and Dojin Book Meiji. Alright, let's bring Christmas to these books. It survives, but not for too long. Good job, man, Ricardo. You won by doing nothing. Alright, what's next? You've only done like 10 floors, I think. Yeah, this tower is huge. Lancer. It's time to bring the waifu. Oh, is she still resting? Yeah, she's resting. Never mind. Let's bring you. Let's bring you and maybe you, because you can like boost attack. Good old Gaius Julius. 2 waves. Charisma. Let's go with charisma. Let's do that. Evil charisma. Yeah, sure. I think we're alright. Who has the most powerful MP? I think actually her. I think my cousin. So let's clear this whip with Seiba. Her servant was Passion Leap, especially my MP5 copy, and Nero Bright because she was my first ever 5-star servant I rolled. Nice. Great one. Yare Yare. Jojoji. Do those bizarre questicles. Exactly. You got the reference. Nice. tactics this. And let's change this. I don't think that kills, but well, actually it killed. Good. Out of MP5. Alright. Alright, who's next? I'm ready. Seba. Time to bring the archers. Again, if you guys have any suggestions as to what to play, let me know on the Discord or send me an email. Let's bring appendicitis girl. Let's bring who do we bring? Doesn't matter much, but you. Are you a single target? Maybe. That's fine. And you. I said backpiggies before. You know Angry Birds? I know Angry Birds. Actually, I've never played it myself. I just have like seen it. It is kind of a thinking game, and I'm good with puzzles. It's natural to have attachment for your first ever 5-star 7-1 you roll for. I guess that's normal. My first 5-star was Orion, aka Artemis. And she's already, well, he's already MP7 because I got like a bunch of copies ever since the first year. Okay, 2 waves. Let's go with appendicitis. Yeah, start sending the biggest beam into the Discord, lol. Sure, go for it. I wanna learn. Oh, that's single target. I thought that was like AoE. Yeah, I never use her, so. She hits hard. That's all I remember. Guts. I don't need guts. Let's go with this. Oh, trust me, it's gonna be impossible to learn anything from the memes, Selenia. But it will help to learn some of the ancient history related to it. Go, Robin Hood! I like Robin Hood, he's good. Giant cabinet. Can you see stars? Sure, why not? It's not like he's gonna die or something. Let's go with this. Oh no, there's another truck. Are you dead? You're not dead. Ow! Let's do that and this. Now, are you AoE? Yes, you're AoE, thank you. out of rice. Let's go.
腹が減った。さて、食えるものはあるかな？
That should take me to the next story section, maybe? Is it too soon for that? There you go, that's the story. So, foreigner. As always, go for Umu. No, I can't use my Umu! No! Sad. Oh well, I have to think of something else. But I guess I could bring Melt. Melt is like a good anti-foreigner. Let's go with Caster Scotty. Who else do we bring here? Berserkers, I'm not gonna use them. Let's bring Paul. Paul, Astidius. He's gonna be there to be bit sticks if they manage to get past my main thing. You, wait, why am I using Berserkers? I weak against foreigners. I'm dumb. I'm gonna bring my dynamic duo of rabbits instead. And you. The Italian meme about this game is the main theme of it, LMAO. Oh! Maybe I'll recognize the music then. Minecraft. Masterful artist. Oh, another artist. Oh, there you go. It's them, Hokusai and Van Gogh. Shopping date? Because I think the joke was like everyone used to play this a long time ago, and we all had the same checklist or something. I don't know. It's like one of those collective creepypasta stories, like Candle Cove show. Now it happened that it never exists for real. Sunflower chat. I mean, I honestly thought I was the only one who used to play the shit out of the game, but I'm so surprised when I heard everyone else did as well. Apparently I never did, so that's funny. I guess I never got into that collective dream you all had. Mind if I touch it so I can get a better feel for the more intricate details? Interesting. Context, she's a living statue, so... And they're artists, so it's okay to touch, apparently. Good old brush. Remember, it's okay to look at naked people because you're an artist. That's your excuse. It never fails. grew up around when cell phones were starting to become the norm. Well, I guess back then you had like your phone, and you were like, okay, oh wait, what kind of games can I add to my phone? It's gonna be like funny. I don't know. I wasn't like an avid phone player back then. Screens were too small. And the other thing that I was like kind of interested into was like Snake. Not until smartphones came out with their full screens, I guess. Even then, what kind of games did I play? Not many. I'm not a mobile player, I suppose. That was like 2 years before the first iPhone came out, if I recall. Oh, that's amazing. You're older than the iPhone. In theory, I'm kind of older than the iPhone too, so. Huh? What do we see around? It's the robots. Actually, I took a screenshot of one of these robot ladies, and I kind of want to draw her because she's so cute. Not the one that showed up. There's like a made one that has a cute design. Oh yeah, Hokusai and Van Gogh are some of my favorites because they are artists. They are amazing. Even though Van Gogh is redacted stuff, spoilerish thing, maybe. Van Gogh is still pretty good. Okay, I should bring Van Gogh on to the next node, just for funsies. I thought the one that showed up was pretty cute. She's cute, but there's another cute one, and that's because I'm biased and I love maids. And she's wearing a maid outfit. Also context. Oh, wait, was that it? I was looking at chat. Was that the maid? I think that was the maid. Okay, I'm young as F compared to you all, lol. Yeah, Danny is baby. Oh, Van Gogh is gonna Van Gogh. And Van Goghing all over the place. I have finished Van Gogh's event from how burned out was that time. It's fine. Again, if there's like no exclusive servant coming out, you don't have to worry about those events. You can just pass on them. All you're gonna get is basically materials. Classic Wars planned with zombies, Angry Birds, Doodle Jump, Flappy Bird, someone in the trolley. Oh shit, there's tons more, but I can't remember them off the top of my head. I know those games, I just like, never played them. I don't know, I was like not interested in mobile gaming until recently, since 5 years ago, I guess. Pretty much when FGO came out. And even then I don't play that many mobile games. I stick with consoles and PC. Oh, it's time to fight them. Mobile gaming was all I had for the first half of my life, LMAO. Yeah, that was like a lot of people's first quote-unquote console for sure. I guess before that I kind of played emulators on my totally legal backed up ROMs of games I already had. Those are big health bars. Okay, we can do this. Let's take care of Hokusai first, because Van Gogh, she's gonna get his crits. But you can't get wiped by Hokusai for sure. I'm gonna reroll luck on my side. Nice. This isn't a popular one, but I remember playing this cat collecting game a lot. I forgot what it's called, but I think it was literally cat collector in Japanese. I think I know that one. It's like you have a house full of funny cats wearing hats and whatnot. Like a cowboy cat, tabby cats. They all have funny names as well, just like a cat encyclopedia. I played that one. Oh, she's dead. Looks like different color panel cast that will visit your house every day. Yeah, you can't. You like left food on plates, and certain cats would come, and then you can click on them, and then you can collect them. I remember that game. It was a fun one, kind of chill. Oh, I can delete your guts. Let's go. Yeah, you had to buy cat food and toys to get more to visit. Yeah. I forgot about the name of the game, but I know exactly what you're talking about. You have it on your phone? That's great. No guts for you. Nekwatsume just came to my mind. Yeah, that's Nekwatsume. Good game, good cats. Finally translated the title, lol. They did. About time. Face shit out of that game, and all you did was look at cats, lol. Sucks. The typo. This sucks. Yeah, this sucks. Why do you have that on autocorrect, Danny? Now I gotta wonder. Yeah, sucks. That's a genuine misinput. Okay, that there kind of close the SNC. I can buy it, sure. Yeah, sucks the cat. Ooh, lore. So the King of the Tower is not Galatia's creator. Maybe. Sucks was my fave. Nice. Alright, little side story. Let's take a look. Meanwhile, Lakshmi. Oh, are they playing tabletop RPGs? They are. If it's unintentional, thank you for the reminder of saving for backups, like how it was with Passion Lip. Lol. Yes, save for the servants you love. Also, Chunkan, whose name was forgot, it was Bob or something. Kind of like Boyer event. Yeah. Okie dokie. Even if you are cursed with bad luck, it is part of your nature and you shouldn't change that. Learn to coexist. Yeah, that's the warrior's way. You're not a warrior. You're a map. The chase girl. Uh-oh. Stealth away. Just take anything and everything from everyone. No. It's Jane! Oh, the Banks guy. Are you guys into girls that hide one eye behind their hairband for some reason? Because that's basically his fetish. It's Drake! So, TTRPGs, in the end, you have to visually design your characters on a sheet of paper that the box gives you. I mean, if you wanna get a reference for your character, you absolutely can. Or you can just like write a description down so you have that in hands to explain when you describe yourself to others. But yeah, you can draw yourself or just grab a random image from the internet. It doesn't matter. Most of the game actually happens in the theater of mind, so... I remember the boxes had like a stack of paper that was supposed to be used for character designs, lol. I think the standard D&D character sheet has like one for your stats and stuff, another for your spells and abilities, I think, and another one for your character background, traits, and description in general. But yeah, you can either write it down or grab an image from the internet or just draw it yourself. It doesn't matter. With my Tiger Kill OC is an indication, even with eyelash and iris visible, I feel like me some bang hitting eye characters. Nice. Doesn't take it to the extreme like Bartholomew. Ooh, they're all mathematizing. Huh? Oh, he got caught. Do not cheat. Oh no, he's dead. Remember, kids, do not cheat or you die. Alright. 20 floors, let's go. Let's keep going. So, Seba. I'll use my archers here. Let's go with Gil, even though he's not maxed out, he should at least deal some good damage. Who else should we bring? Let's bring Nightingale. And let's bring, yeah, David, why not? Alright. One wave? Yeah, I assume so. We should be fine. I think I kill if I just do the chain. Alright, oh, never mind. He has no damage. Alright, I'll level up Gil. Again, I got him way too late. Like, I got him during New Year's banner this year. And I have like not cared about leveling him up. Because I have like a ton of other archers already. Merry Christmas! We've done a lot of battles, but I think we should still have enough servants for whatever is there to come. At least for tonight. Next one, Basakas. I guess I could bring just like anyone, right? Let's bring some casters. Okay, which one of you is like AoE? You're AoE. Now let's bring one assassin. You, and let's bring just a random one. It has like a no useful like skill. Mash. Sure, let's bring Mash. Why not? No useful AoE skill, I mean. All of them have good skills, basically. Well, not Geronimo. Geronimo sucks. Unfortunate, but it is that way. One day they'll fix him, but I don't think it's like in one of their priorities to do so right now. Naruto, go! Will this chain kill? No crits. Mashu chain?
まっす
Sure.
ぐよいしょっとドッカーンはいごめんなさい大丈夫活動的に
Alright.
物理的な脅威であればこの通り
Another floor
ホラー
down.
はちょっと
Let's keep going.
遠慮していただければ
Okay, time for water. Good. Floor 23. This one is archers. Let's bring. Hey, Danny. This one has a bot showing if now. I know you like a bot, so maybe you wanna actually watch this one. Where? Well, look at her. When I use her skill, take a close look. You're gonna see a bot, like straight on your face. No joke. I'll show you. Let's go with you. Hold on, I opened inspect elements. I got so excited. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll wait. Let me know when you're ready so I can flash you with the ass.
気力十分
Okay, pay close attention to the Xenoblade girl on the left. I'm gonna stop again. Oops! Everything's in shambles! Oh no! At the worst possible time. The piece is frozen. Oh no! It's all going wrong. Okay, while your PC recovers, I'm gonna use the one that's not the S.
やるよルーンよ気合い入れていきます
You think I'm good? You think you're good now? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the S.
もんじゃ
The S power.
お任せください
行くぞ
Here it comes.
全力で参りますブークリエでアトランタ
There you go. Yay! The devs knew what they were doing with that one. Sniffer. And now he can do
入
the
居
other
オン
one.
同意体権限開始
Sorry, this one has no
同期
S.
開始みんな行くよラグナロクビームスラッシュやーお父様力を貸してはい
So in Kimono Friends 3, when take too long of FGO, I don't understand what you're saying, Snacks Rover. I'm sorry. It's kind of funny for some laughing dairy. Okay, casters here. Bring riders up. I did use a Stolfo last time, so let's go with let's go with you. Let's go with you. And let's bring mom here. Wow, loud truck. We can class one, yeah. And then Golden Bird, the boss of the second wave. Wow, are they drifting outside? What is going on? Party drifting. It's Sunday, guys. You're gonna like go to work tomorrow, right? Alright, let's do this. Our Sunday drive in Mexico, basically. There's like no respect for neighbors. I think they're gone. Maybe. Speaking of loud motorcycles! Together all motorcycles. Alright, this one is like easy, right? Let's just bust this in case.
Yep. この勝利、女神アンドラスタへ捧ぐ。
Another floor down. Alright, who's next? Bring it. Oh, we got the XP. Lancer. I got a lot of sabers. Oh, never mind. We gotta start enhancing servants. Okay, let's... Oh, you're not leveled up. Let's have like a ton of trash EXP. Let's use these ones. No super sooks, unfortunately. It's fine. And now we ascend you for the first time. Become weeb. Is this a weeb ascension? It is.
霊気が変わりましたね。これぞ紫式部文学少女スタイルにて。はい、そうです。文学少女。松葉杖眼帯？ああ、こちらは伊達なのですが、文学少女とはこういうものなの。
She fell down the stairs. She got hurt.
え？違う？
Wait. There you go. Super sook? No super sook. Slipped on a banana. Very sad. She's like that one SpongeBob character. He was born with paper skin and glass bones.
気も
Come on, one super suck, please. At least this one. Nope. No super sucks. Do I have any spare gray EXP? I don't. That's fine, you can have those then. Ascend with red bones. She won't change her appearance this time, but
霊気再臨です。さあ、第三の姿が近づいてまいりました。元気がもりも。
No, no super sucks, really? Not at all. I guess they're shy from being on a stream.
各気もも。各気ももりもり。
Streamer's luck. I mean, it's not that important to get the super sucks. It's like it saves me EXP cards when they happen. So I don't have to farm as much.
元気がもりもり。
Okay, this one will actually change her form. Super Sook after this one. That would be sad if I'm getting the Super Sooks when the level limit reaches. Which it used to happen. Oh, I don't remember this one. Yeah, keep that one. That's cute. The theme is obvious. She's like a magical girl. Never mind. Swims in. I guess. Let's clone it after level up. Pog. As it should be. Okay, I'll keep this ascension appearance. But I'm such she ain't pink no more. We can go back to it. We can change her appearance if we want to. Like if you hold here, you can return her to being pink. Oh, I don't want to say the B word. Booby. That's the B word. And you can go back here and just change back to her other appearance if you want. See, she's back to pink. I like this one too. She looks so nerdy. Her chest grows 3 times since leveling up. She's absolutely boobacious for sure. That's her base form. It's just the outfit that's kind of loose and makes her chest look smaller. That's her base. Yeah, that's her base. We got the suck! Yeah! Can we get another souk? Nope. And all these characters named after historical figures, they are basically those historical figures. This one is Murasaki Shikibu, the girl that wrote the story of Genji. Where's Jesus Christ? Jesus Christ is mentioned by some servants, I think, but there's like no summon about Jesus. You do have David and Solomon on all those other historical Christian figures. Just not Jesus Christ. Not yet, and I don't think they're gonna add Jesus anytime soon. Hey, Justin Puffal, welcome, welcome! It's gonna change her portrait again. Why is she so sweaty? I'm not complaining, I'm just curious.
このように数多く姿を変えるとは思ってもみませんでした。今気づいたのですが、私のせいでマスターの魔力消費がひどいことになっていたりはしないでしょうか。
Oh damn! Yeah, any Raita illustration is like golden. Those are actually like scorching hot. That makes sense. They keep her temp at check. Muri muri. They're grilled before wearing them. Oh, that makes sense. They're still hot. They'll remain hot. Okay, we're getting rid of all these EXP cards, which is good. Now I'm gonna have a lot of space. Also, was there ever a world where or arc that has a German historical figure as the main antagonist, but they're like cute anime girl now? If you're wondering about that one individual who has like the funny mustache, no, that's probably not gonna be included at all. And if they do, it's gonna be like a very big antagonist or something. I doubt there's gonna be like, hey, this is the summoning campaign for this particular character. Please summon now. Let's use this once. Just to free up some space. Okay, now I can continue the farming. So, we need sabers here. Let's bring... let's bring Mordred. Yeah, let's bring Fergus and you. What's the most recent historical figure? Steve Jobs a character? No, but Neil Armstrong is mentioned in one of the other Fate games. Neil Armstrong shows up in the Fate Extra universe, even though he's not dead, right? He's still living, but because it's the future, he can be summoned as with his astronaut outfit. It's kind of funny, but and so he died. No, I think Neil Armstrong is still pretty much alive. I think, yeah. Maybe they get Walt Disney. They could get Walt Disney if only the mouse would let them have him. Nobody wants to step on Disney's lawyer's territory for sure. But if they exist at some time in history, they are gonna be your next waifu for sure. Oh, the scannies. Alright. Alternate honest Abe and good old G Wash. They're also mentioned. The funny thing about them is that they like not show up in a certain part of the story, but they kind of give their presidential power to Thomas Alva Edison, making him a super warrior. Maybe they'll make actual servants for them at some point. Again, there's like no end to historical figures, so. Alright. 25 floors. Are they continuously adding more servants? Absolutely. They come out like every 2 or 3 weeks at least. Yeah, they are. It's a gacha game. They gotta add new content at least every 3 weeks or so. What's the most recent one? The most recent one in this version, but in Japan's server, which is like 2 years into the future from where we are right now, it's Tiamat, which was just announced. Was it this morning or yesterday? I don't know. Okay, challenge quest. Casters. That can be done. Casters are like the most versatile. Let's go with the... Oh, I did use, I think, Da Vinci, right? Yeah, we can't use Da Vinci. I heard that name before. Yeah, primordial mother of all life on Earth, basically. Big monster. Okay, let's bring Anastasia, Baby Caster, and who else? We could bring Gil. He's a versatile support / attacker. Or religious cats have been added as any servant. If you go with Indian mythology, Hindi mythology, there's a lot of deities like Parvati and Ganesha and Karna, Arjuna. Let's bring another one, just in case someone dies. You know what? You can come in and maybe heal. There's also Greek mythology, like Heracles and Canis. Well, those are kind of mythos. If you go by religion, if you go by both Brahma and Vishnu and Shiva, they are mentioned. They're referenced here and there. I guess Rama counts because I think Rama is like an aspect of Vishnu, like an avatar of Vishnu. Because yeah, there's like rules for summoning servants, and that one of them is like summoning gods is super hard to do. If you wanna summon a literal god from mythos, it's gotta be like toned down so the system can like give them a proper body. She's stream buffering hardcore for me. Just got back. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, just kind of explaining here how summoning god level stuff. What do you say for the past couple of minutes? I mentioned that if you can count Rama as an avatar of Vishnu, that counts for summoning a god, because summoning gods, literal gods, into the game is explained as really super hard to do because their divinity is so high, it would overload the systems they use for summoning. And the closest thing they can do is either tone them down to a level that they can be summoned, or use a bodies they can host. How does summoning even work? So you pray really hard for help, basically. That's the short version. You pray for the system to give you something, and if they want to help, they'll show up, because basically servants will show up if they feel like you're worthy of their time or something, or their help, because their time kind of sounds kind of condescending. Also, it helps if you have like a relic related to them, like if you have the left button of the shirt of I don't know, Thomas Alva Edison, it's easier to summon them. Like where did the idea of bringing back people like Neil Armstrong come from? It comes from base Fate. So basically, the lore of Fate is like Battle Royale. Whoever wins gets a free wish. And you summon heroes from history and time. You can have Da Vinci fight, I don't know, Theodore Roosevelt. It's basically just a big battle royale. We're already getting popcorn. All right. Yeah, whoever wins the funny match gets a free wish. Context. Yeah, you brought up Fate lore? Yeah. I think it's giving you like the base version of it. 3 waves. I think Anastasia can take them. And then we can recover my NP.
B、お願い。すべてを呪い殺し、奪い殺し、氷殺しなさい。魔眼起動。出動せよ。
Should I have gone with the art support from Guillotine? Oh, I can do it this wave. Whoa, big dolls! Haven't seen those in a while. Charisma, sure. Let's bombard them. Let's have bombardment ready. I can do this. What I'm saying is, if I had the corpse part, just a Holy Saint, we also summon a Jidori character from part 7. I mean, just H Christ. I mean, the funny thing is, you can also summon fictional characters as well, if they are like available for summoning. Like Robin Hood is mentioned that he's fictional in this setting because he's like not real, but because his legend is so strong and everyone knows about him, he can be summoned to fight by your side. So like 4 characters, yeah, even if people don't exist and they are like super legends, they can be summoned. Not only just historical people. Who else is like a historical, fictional creature? Add Headless Horseman. He's like an amalgam with another legend, and you can summon him. Haven't I been able to summon you yet if it's like super legend? Because I'm not dead. I'm still here. I gotta be like dead, I guess, to make it easier to be summoned. But again, there's like exceptions that you can do, but for the most part, they all gotta be like dead. We can fix that. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to die. Thank you for watching. I'll see you never again. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, farming.
Oh,
Oh wait, we'll just resummon you. Well, I guess it works. Then again, I have like the fighting power of a baby. I'm not a fighter at all. Best I can do is just turn off my brain. Just getting sleepy with stream, playing and doing Duolingo stuff, lol. Nice. Hopefully it's helping you like sleep well. Do this. Let's BBB these. Typical characters from folklore never died, so yeah, because it's folklore and people is like everyone knows about this legend that happened long ago. So it's like they're really old historical stuff, and that's kind of like valid because it is reinforced by the belief, the collective belief of people. You could technically summon Santa Claus if you wanted to. It's gonna be like a different Santa Claus for like every person, because everyone has like a different mental image of Santa. Actually, a good example of this is, well, again, Robin Hood. Well, never mind. I was thinking of a different thing. There's like, you know about Jack the Ripper. About Jack the Ripper. What's going on with this? So Jack the Ripper was actually a real person, but nobody ever found out who he was. Yeah, Jack the Ripper was real, but the thing is, they never found out who he was, and he just like killed a lot of girls, and he just disappeared without a trace. Nobody knew who he was. He was never captured, and he's summonable in the Fate setting, but because he was like so mysterious. Average London citizen, yeah. There's like one version of Jack the Ripper you can summon that he's like a gentleman that like nobody heard about, and that's like the form you kind of give him. Or you can summon him as the funny Pantsu loli with two knives that wants a mummy, because that version is kind of made of a very horrible amalgam of baby spirits that were aborted by their sex worker moms. Yeah, that one. That one is an amalgam of dead baby spirits, basically. And there could be more forms depending on kind of what that kind of image you have of them. Because Jack the Ripper was never found. Yeah, Jack the Ripper was either that girl or the funny gentleman so far. Again, that's not a legend, but it's a very mysterious person who did all those acts, and since we never found out, the collective mind will actually give it a form. There's more stuff about summoning servants, but we can go on a big tangent about it. Can I summon a caveman from 9,825 BC if I tried hard enough? You technically could, but it's just gonna be like an average caveman, because there's like no legend attached to them. They're gonna be just like Unga Bunga, maybe. That's when a funny monkey man do my chores. You could summon Tarzan if you want that, because he's fictional, but he's like very popular. There's like no restrictions on that. Let's see. These are riders, so we gotta go with the assassin. What? No, Tarzan is too hot. What? Oh, what? I didn't read that. Of course. I don't have many AoE assassins. Let's go with you. Or just shoot him. Oh, we have Jack here. That's the lolly. Okay, I need to remove you. Anyways, funny caveman. Hehe, very funny. Okay, let's bring Skeleton Daddy. Oh, it's only one wave. We didn't need to bring Skeleton Daddy. It's fine. This. I was gonna see what the depiction of Thor would be, since that's Norse mythology. There's like a girl who uses Thor's hammer in one of the spin-offs. Basically, in that spin-off, they install servant cards onto their magical rods, and they're granted the powers of those legends. Because it's a magical girl spin-off. And one of them has a Thor card that allows you to summon the Thor hammer. Okay, we did what we need to do. Let's do this. Sorry, just watching the MPs. Go, baby, kill! The Valkyries are here in the game. You got Brynhilde, Hilder. You got Ortindal, Hilder, and Thrud. You want more Norse mythology? You got them. Who else do we have? Got Sigurd, the Dragon Slayer guy. Oh, we got that Scatty, of course. We got a Scatty as well. I was gonna mention some of the forgot who. Alright, okay, Seba. Let's go with let's bring Tesla. Let's bring Orion? Yeah, sure, let's go with Orion. Why not? And you. Spent too long thinking about this one anime that did the exact same thing. Oh, magical girls installing powers on them? Sakura card captor, yeah. It's probably obvious, but what is Miyamoto Musashi like in this game? I have Miyamoto Musashi. I can go on to the next node with Musashi. If it's not like weak against the next stick. So, 2 waves. How do we proceed with this? Oh, I brought the wrong Orion. This is the level 1. It's fine. I'm just gonna withdraw. It's just like 1 energy. Have it hit be bust? Oh yeah, very bust for sure. dual sword techniques never go wrong. This is the right one. The other one is like my extra copy that I got, and I have not gotten rid of it because, again, Orion was like my first servant, so... I mean, there was a reason that he was revived from the death to fight Baki in the manga. Oh. So Musashi shows in Baki as well. That's funny. Is this an AoE attack? I think it is. It gets wacky. Like all good manga. It must have a wacky moment. There you go. Alright, note 2. Clay machine. Let's go. So yeah. This girl on the right is actually Orion. Orion is the bear. But his waifu decided to tag along, and that's why she siphoned out all his energy, and now he's just a plushie. And Artemis does all the fighting for him, basically. In fact, there's a saber Musashi read up by but it's just for going for soon, saving for Vargas. Yeah, Vargas is gonna be great when she comes out. I'm looking forward to her. Washing machine, best girl. Well, I got all the funny parties cards. It's fine. Fall 4 comes out. Yeah, when Vargas comes out, it's gonna be great. I totally know what you're talking about. Fate, am I right, guys? Yeah. Absolutely. Gun! Almost there. Spend appointment for the 24 hours for. You got an appointment? Thanks, Robert. Or if Dan is tempting fate right there, lol. Oh, emoji. Oh, I see. Okay, can we bring Musashi in the next node? Oh, that's a mix. It's Assassin and Berserker. We can bring Musashi. Well, still the only ever gacha-like game I ever played was this weird ball game called Monster Strike or something. Doesn't sound familiar. Then again, I'm not like into other gachas. Assassin. Let's bring Caster. Let's go with you. Into Chris. Let's bring next up Musashi. There's Musashi. And let's bring another caster. Were you fleeing balls of enemy girls and such around the battlefield? There was an enemy of it, but that didn't go anywhere. Sad. It was that obviously Pokemon Legends sex. I've seen it, but I have not been like interested in Pokemon Legends sex. Let's bring Iris. The Booba team has assembled. Let's play all the gachas, but it looks like FGO is still the only one I play. Yeah, if I were to only keep one gacha, it could be FGO because it's still fun.
容赦はしません。
Did not interest me one bit. Understandable, it's not for everyone. I'm just a waifuist and I like to collect my waifu. And my main waifu in this game is Nero. And you have to play in bad piggies. Okay, collect all the piggies then. So, that's Musashi at the very front. Dual sword swimming. I'm gonna show her skill and maybe after this wave.
天空よ。
And I'm gonna trash with an iPhone. LOL.
着替えますね。屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉から恐怖の心、暗空ネルタジェル。
Dead. Alright. Customer lineup 3 days ago. Customer lineup a day ago and up. Customer line up from first train. Alright, let's go with the... Do I have Musashi cards? Only one. Can I reroll this? Maybe 3 days no Sasa. Ooh. You gotta take care of yourself, Danny. Okay, we got the cards. Fifth Force. Get the poster card effectiveness up. And we use the skill. Go, Musashi!
なん千万台自在展示。その規制を医者だ大転生
Ow! We can get rid of these guys, right? Yeah, absolutely. Let me heal just in case. That was gonna be needed, but who knows?
屍の鏡、暗黒の鏡、扉から恐怖の心、暗空ネルタジェル。
Nah, it was alright. We absolutely killed her.
無駄なことです。私のしもべになりますか。
So yeah, Musashi, pretty good unit. Super hard hitting girl. Sword girl. There's also a funny story about Musashi. Don't know why he's a girl, but there's actually an explanation for that. Actually, this Musashi comes from a different alternate timeline. Basically, because they mentioned, wait a sec, our Musashi is recorded as a guy. And we have records that show he was indeed a guy. So who's this Musashi? This Musashi is just a random girl from a different world. And one day we'll get actual guy Musashi for sure. Let's go with... Yeah, we have records that show that he had a pee-pee. Why you have boobor? Exactly. And she's like, shrugs. Too bad again Musashi isn't a pretender class. I mean, she's Musashi. She's the real one. It's just that she's from a different alternate world. So, Lancer. Let's go with Siegfried. Baby and Gills? Sure, let's go with Gills. At least you got the funny 2 swords. Absolutely. Again, she's one of the best units in the game. She hits hard, she'll get the job done. Oh, the hairstyle Nobus. Alright, I got this. Let's go with that, why not? What's the art style in this? These are Nobus. They show up in different events related to Nobu stuff, which is basically just a joke events. And they are all related to Oda Nobunaga. Alright. Let's increase you. Oh! Are these considered dragons? Maybe. If they are, maybe I can, like, nuke them. Or in the drastically changing art styles, this tomfoolery. This is the funny kind of tomfoolery. Okay, it's not a dragon. It's a hydra. Ow! Okay, let's have baby take care of this. Like how a Nobu event was supposed to be a final event for them, for more Nobu events happen anyway. I mean, the final event was the final for sure, but we need to find out when the final of finalist Nobu Turbo Edition event happens. So they're never gonna be like over. There's gonna be more Nobu for sure. Feels like there's still more Elizabeth Halloween events. And getting fooled again. Never believe you're safe from a Nobu event. Oh, story node. Okay, let's actually finish this quickly. Scrap you. Did I use my save? If so, that's fine. I can just use Merlin? No. Let's use your support. And actually, a Berserker will be fine here. Now that I think about it. AoE Berserker. Who do we have here to use? I use Scatty, so I can't use her again. I mean, you are strong, but you're not gonna like kill anyone. You, Spartacus. Let me try not to get fooled into thinking I deserve burnout. You don't deserve burnout. Wait a sec. I was gonna bring a ruler. Why not? I got Super Baby Karen, and I should be using her more. She's gonna hit neutral, but still a good neutral. Are you quick? Or are you arts? I forgot. I think you're quick. You're a quick servant. Okay, so I can't bring you then. Let's bring a different support. Oh wait, remove this. Let's remove this. Let's add you as a failsafe. What does MP stand for? It stands for Noble Phantasm. So every servant has like their trump card as super move, which is basically the most important aspect of their legends. Which for King Arthur would be the Excalibur. For let's say, who else? Real quick. King Arthur, the Excalibur. For Heracles, his amazing ability to not die because he has like infinite lives or something, but not infinite. He has limited lives, but he is really hard to take down. The 9 labors he did on his legends gave him virtual immortality. Neil Armstrong and landing on the moon, LMAO. I think Neil Armstrong had like a funny gravity skill. They don't go in depth about it, but it's like some sort of gravity thing. 12 labors, yeah, the 12 labors. Okay, let's get a quick support then. Oh, actually, you. But you're not a quick support. Scatty. Do you have a free Scatty that I can use? You guys, you do. For Van Gogh, it will be the Starry Night painting. But I keep hearing this in MP4s and MP5s and I keep thinking, why are FGO fans obsessed with Neopets sequels? Oh, that's just, if you get extra copies of a servant, you can, like, make their NP more powerful. That's what MP2, MP3, MP4, MP5 means. No! Umu, don't be sad. She forgot what she should remember. Huh? Kiba Nero, everyone. The original? Having 5-star servant be MP4 or an MP5 is difficult? Well, yeah, because the drop rates are horrible. So I'm so glad my waifu is actually a 4-star, so it's easier to get copies of her. And now she's maxed out. Oh, wait, did you commission Abisebron for your life-size statue? So many jokes about FGO gacha rates, lol. Rate up is a lie. Oh, is that her? Oh, so it was not Abisebron. Oh, right, she have seen that coming. Mm-hmm. That is very odd indeed. She's going to kill him. Oh, okay, you're gonna steal his abilities and then kill him. Got it. Sam, in a way, I just watched 3 hours of FGO. Oh, it's 3 hours already. I should, like, finish soon. Okay, let's get done with this note and then call it a night. Hehe, funny test stream that is 3 hours long. You're the only person who made me do that. I'm sorry, Danny. I have polluted your mind. Your Tama soul. I still have no interest in this LMFAO. Understandable. But then again, I'm just slowly polluting your mind with all this nonsensical info. But I know that I can summon Steve Jobs to make me an iPhone if I really wanted to. You can, technically. It would be easier if you have like an object related to him, like his lucky undies. Else you're gonna just like roll on the entire gacha pool and see what you get. I got an iPhone, does that count? No, those are like mass produced by sweatshop workers, so no. You gotta have like a personal stuff that's related to him. Media, why are you taking out your staff? You're gonna try to prove your skills against the masterpiece. Got it. Then I'm gonna find one of his turtlenecks then. You should. Yeah, I feel like 3 hours, but Jidori is determined. Also, it feels like I have like barely streamed for like an hour. It's been quite entertaining, even if it's just talking and farming. Alright, how do we proceed with this? Maybe I should save my MP for the next wave? Wait, no, I can't do that funny thing. Where I just slurp their MP charge. Let's go with this. And now I'm going to hit this and use the greatest hit. Can we get baby cannon? Let's see if we get lucky. Baby cannon? No, no baby cannon. Okay, I'm gonna drown this chair in WD-40 after the stream is over because it's like squeaking and creaking like a mother effer. Ooh, the charge up on Media. She's gonna stab every single turn if we let her do whatever she wants. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay. Baby cannon time, maybe? It's like makes no difference with the damage or anything. It's just like funny. No, no baby. Oh, so close to breaking the bar. Oh well. I guess I'm just gonna gather stars. So, what can we do now? I cannot end peace, so someone's gonna get stabbed and die. Why can't the creaser charged? Okay, let's go with this. No stabbies this turn. And now we can do this. Baby? No, baby. Yeah! Loud car! Let's go! Ow. No, baby, only that's 1 AM car. Very sad. Okay, someone's gonna die here. I don't think Karen's gonna survive that stab either, even though she's a ruler. I'm gonna heal just in case she decides to do the funny. Let's go with this.
いいわいいですよ第一の光強気に
Stabby stab time.
術よ術よ世の
Oh, she'll survive. She's got the guts. Oh, didn't kill actually. Okay, she's dead now. Also, is there a chance to get like a baby version of that MP or something? Yeah. There's like a 1 in an 8 chance, I think, to get Super Baby Karen show up instead of the Giant Angel. Which again, makes no difference other than looks different, but
まあいいだろう
it's kind of funny.
我が名に紐付けられし力我が声に応えて門を開け来たれ我が城影の城ゲートオブスカイ
Anime.
苦しくもなかし絶望なさい
No, no, no. Okay, let's see. Baby Karen?
どれにしようかな地球の重さをいいですよ
Okay, maybe this time we'll kill. Ah, no, baby. Unfortunate. We'll get it someday.
震え凍てつき砕け散る時まで諦めること
You
は
know, you get the
許せ
baby
ません
Karen if she goes into the dark chocolate instead of the white chocolate. I got it! Huh, chocolate. Yeah, she is basically a Valentine's event character. Which is basically a girl who's hosting the god Eros, the god of love. Sex god, got it. Yeah, sex god basically. How they depict Waluigi, but okay. She is kind of Waluigi, for sure. She's not very sane. A blonde saber and turning into a silent doll. I wonder who. There's like a bajillion blonde sabers. Alright, now after a scene. Huh. How come none of them tell us about this? I'm so confused. Yeah, we're going to find the king of modeling because he keeps bringing funny waifu figures to life, and that's like not good. Oh, Quasicore, thank you for the raid. Thank you. I was actually about to end the stream, but much appreciated. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. I'm just playing the funny event. FGO. I'm about to do the small side story here. But still greatly appreciated. Alright, who is the protagonist in this one? This is Galatia. Yeah, this must be Galatia's backstory. Also, who let the dog out? Why is he barking? Oh. It's her! Our idol. 1 second they're browsing a story in Akihabara, and the next second they're fighting Hydra snakes, and anime mom is like, huh? I mean, that's part of the funny, because if you check their names, it's gonna be like related to the Akiba event. Like, those zombies and monsters that showed up were like, customer line for 3 days, customer line from day 1, customer line from the first train that came. They do that with these events. They take just your average monsters and just give them funny names related to the event. Well, that's literally my favorite emote. Funny how it's currently the only one behind a higher paywall. I'm sorry, it's kind of like put them there where I had just slots available. If I had more slots for tier 1, I would have like put them all there. Oh, manager doll. Also, tell me favorite emote. Funny how it's currently. Keep writing the same thing. It's getting late. My brain is turned off. Hot. Danny, no! Don't confuse me anymore. I already read that. I know it. Gonna read it again. God, that's literally my favorite emote. Funny how it's currently the only one behind a higher paywall. Squished. I love how you can just squish them for no reason. Nice one. I like the pattern. How wonderful. No, Nero, don't go. New song. Oh, I forgot this one. I can actually sing, unlike the OG one. Akiba. Blood relation. Well, it makes sense because you're a statue and you only have like your husbando. If you had the chance, would you keep life to your anime figure, and which one would you choose? Sax Robert got it! The Jido friend. Speaking of parents, the baby day gift you gave me reminded me of an Neko Atsume wallpaper I use all the time, which is why I love it 10 times more? Really? I just thought the pattern would be funny, but I'm glad you like it. Kidding. Also, this is Akiba Nero. Inner thoughts. Love it either way. I'm glad you did. Thank you, Danny, for your appreciation. 30 floors. Okay, we're already over time, 15 minutes. We can go maybe a couple more floors then. Why not? I'm not tired anyway. Lancer. Let's go with you. It's gonna be only one wave, maybe. Let's bring who has a battery here? No one. Help anything and everything you gave me in your own time, even if it's a simple pattern. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like it. Okay, let's do this. Let me do this. It's charisma skill. Yes, it is. Honestly, go for as long as you want. Long streams, even there are this. Well, if you don't mind, I kind of want to go for like maybe 10 minutes or so. This is like the first time I've seen this updated MP because I don't use Lancer or Tori at all. Looks great. Gate Bulge. Destructive finish. It looks great. She's not just a 2D flying horse anymore. She's got depth. Yes, it's literally the Dragon Ball fighting C destructive finish. Oh, really? Reference found. Alright, we need assassins. Let's see. Okita J Soji, sure. This may be just another wave 1. Okada. Does Serenity have a battery? Who here has a battery? Oh, you kind of have like a. Oh, it's not a battery, but I'll take it. This is a hemisphere explosion. Is that like a Kamehameha? Kind of a burst? No, wait, what am I talking about? Who has like an explosion move? Android 16, right? You have a couple AAs, you need more, some? Well, maybe take them. Oh, 2 waves. It's on, we can do this. Let me do this. Maybe I can get some battery here. It's more like imagine Vegeta's self-destruction move but seen from a distance. Oh! Okay, that makes sense. Did we get stunned? No, we didn't. I mean, Vegeta isn't even invited to see him, though he's one of the most requested characters. I mean, that's basically just Vegeta, right? But with a funny Mario symbol on his forehead. What would you change to make him unique? Yeah, so like already 3 Vegetas. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's like the classic scooter one, and then Super Vegeta, and then blue-haired Vegeta. Two of which are the exact same. Yeah, there's like no point in giving you a Majin Vegeta. Maybe as an alt color I could see it, but... Are this even a human? I don't think so. That's a robot. Okay, let's do this. SJ and Blue are no joke, the exact same. Oh. So just a wasted slot. I see. Check it out, someone that actually matters. Like, I don't know. Maybe Jidori. Even if it's like a joke character, at least it's new. At least it's new. Okada. I guess we can combo this ghost. Piccolo launch hands down. Yeah, why not? Is Tao Pai Pai in the game? If not, you could add him. Add her to the team because funny hillbilly man who flamed the F up of Trunks. Yeah, you could add him too. Do ghosts bleed? I guess they do. We just saw it. Don't you look at me with that $30 hate cut? I know that meme. Oh yeah, they have a funny Moai face. Because of that web zone that allows you to make music. Also consider that the SSJ and Blue are the same command. But it's actually different and unique because it's supposed to be OG Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Ah, so yeah, he's gonna have like a different moveset. Did I love that side low? Yeah, you made some good music. I heard it before. Okay, Archer time. Who can we bring? Okay. Him. Let's bring the funny counterpart, why not? And Ilya. Sure. If we need another AoE, we can go with her. And attacking the doji in store now to unlock another rest area for the event. Nice. You can do it. You still have like another 4 days to go still. Okay, let's do this. Funny magical girl time. I think they can make the Majin Vegeta unique, like the binding move that he used on Goku and his Kamikaze explosion and his ultimate. I mean, but that would require effort. And so as you mentioned that there's 3 Vegetas already and 2 of them are the same characters, so I don't know if they want more Vegetas. Okay, let's armor aficionado. Let's go with him first. Charge up. Get the circuit this faster to get the damage. I don't need anything else. Yeah, We're fine.
魔力
そうか。ではすぐに終わらせて火を灯そう。よし。
I am the bone of my soul.
Edgy time.
As I pray, unlimited lost water.
I myself don't personally want him as much as others. I don't care much about Majin Vegeta. He was fine as a story plot, but do you know who they need to add? I think Rice is a more wanted character. I mean, I can see Raditz getting added. Why not? He's popular, for sure. Do you know who they need to add? Jackie Chun? If they can get away with not being suit, sure. What was the name of that funny lady that almost beat Jackie Chun back in the first 30? You know, she had like lavender colored hair, very wavy. Afro lady, kind of Afro lady. She had like very 80s spongy hair for sure. And she was like taking off her clothes, and then Jackie Chun was like, I'm going to lose this battle. No, that was Nam. No, Nam was the guy that was fighting for. Oh, that was Nam, the one that. Yeah, that's right. That was Nam. Nam was misremembering because of Roshi. Yeah, sure. That was absolutely Nam. You're right. So what was her name again? I don't remember. But her, add her. It will be funny. Okay, let's go with you. Let's bring Sadman, and let's bring all of them are like battle ready. You. Ah, Ramfan. Yeah, Ramfan. That's her name. Add her. It will be funny seeing every single main villain lose against her. So that's where I look to find it out. Google, I assume. Anyway, it's fine. I don't need to like too much. Wait, did I bring archers into a caster node? Am I blind? I'm blind. Literally not noticing what I'm fighting against. It's late. It is late. Yeah, it's fine. It's not like a caster, so like that strong. Wait, do you have any buff skills now? You don't. I can make Jackie Chun's ultimate him breaking the moon with his Kamehameha. Ah, that would be a nice reference. I approve. Make it happen, Nintendo. Ow. Okay, now we blast. Go, Billy! It's high noon. It's whole horse. JoJo reference. Whole horse, exactly. What else can we do? Not much. We can just like slurp the stars.
あ
はいよろしい
あ、わかったせい
吠えても無駄です
と
Ow. Okay, I have to use this. Did I ever tell you about that fan manga where whole horse meets Yosuke and Morio?
痛みの
I did not know about that. I feel like it's a fan-made content. So. Was written by the same person who did Pop or Haze Feet, huh? Really?
音吠えても無駄です
That's interesting.
潰します
How good is it? Let's go with this. So it's bound to be choice. Alright.
吠えても無駄ですでは
Another note down. I just don't know yet since I haven't read it, but from the looks of it, it looks good. As you mentioned, if it was made by the same person, it's bound to be good. Most of the time, but I believe. Who's next? Because I need to go to bed before mom comes and grounds me or something. I don't know. So, now I can pick the right one. Let's pick bunny armpits. Let's pick edgy lancer, and let's pick what else can I pick? Oh, if it's gonna be a wave 1, well then I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna recover my servants, so I'm not too worried about them going on cool down. My mom catches you just. Your mom catches you just pretend like you're sleeping. Jidori is sleepy. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna like pass out on my desktop. She'll never notice.
蹴散らすぞラムレ貴様激鱗に触れた拍車をかけ
Genius
潰
plan.
す砕くか突き立て食らえ
Go under boob.
ロンゴリニアド
I hope they release the emojis later. I don't want to wait that long. Well, I'm gonna head off. Thanks for seeing me, Jiro. No problem, Oni. Sleep well. Thanks for watching. Oh, it's that Gil. I'm gonna nuke him for sure.
ウサギの
It's the anti-Gil unit. Oh, never mind. Oops.
楽しむと
Wrong one. It's fine.
敵とのスプレー
Oh, she's also anti-Gil.
むにゃむにゃ
So we do the stabby and then we do the
バニーの音が良
AoE.
いのかよし
Don't ask why she's wearing a bunny outfit.
我が天才我が鉄にボルクオールタランティブ
Why is she wearing a bunny outfit? Danny, I told you to not ask.
ま適当に遊んでやるかななんじゃもう終わってしまうのか
It's me, the person who asked.
つまらんつまらん
Do not ask.
開かないな全ての
It's a battle outfit.
地上の夢だ
That's it basically. It's a battle outfit and nothing else. Oh, I see. All right. Okay, we reached the floor 35th.
いい角度で飲みが
We
入りま
are
した
3 hours and a half on the stream, so I guess I'm gonna stop for the night. It gives you the max stats in RPG gacha. Absolutely. Max defense, max luck, max crit damage. All the good stuff. It's for gameplay purposes, exactly. It's all the advantages you can have in one convenient outfit. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this quote-unquote test stream. I'm glad this actually worked as well as it did, and it did not stutter a single time. So yeah, expect maybe more Android content later. Some actual games that's not like me farming non-stop. Anyway, the stream, it worked really well indeed. As always, thank you for watching. I'm gonna upload the schedule tomorrow once I get it down. So look forward to that, and once again, thought this was on desktops. It was so smooth, lol. Yeah, it ran so smoothly. So I'm glad about it. That it went out as good as it was. Anyway, other announcements? No other announcements. Look forward for the streams during the week. And yeah, as always, you guys take care. Don't sleep too late. And is there anyone we can actually raid tonight? Nope, there's no one here. We could raid a bot if you guys want me to send you to Unlimited Steam. Let's do that. Why not? Alright guys, take care, and can't wait to see you times tomorrow with Minecraft and Tuesday with Mario Party Superstars, which I thought you didn't want to get it at first when I suggested, but okay. I mean, at that time I was like not money ready. I got my payment during the week, so I could afford it, and then again I forget about things. Okay. Also, things have been like kind of hectic that I don't want to talk about. It was just life stuff that happened during the weekend, so I was not in a good mind spot. Anyway, I'm gonna head out now and send you to Unlimited Hands. Bye bye.